There are a lot of great credit cards out there, but today we're talking about one of the strongest hotel cards with the World of Hyatt credit card by Chase. And it's strong not only because of the perks and benefits it provides, like elite status and strong value from points, but also great point earning multipliers on your spend, as well as an anniversary bonus that will make this a keeper card you'll always want open. So let's start with the sign up bonus of up to 60,000 points when you meet the conditions, which are more unique than your typical credit card. You'll first get 30,000 points when you sign up and hit the minimum spend of $3,000 in the first 3 months. From there, you'll earn 2 times points on all your spend in the first 6 months, up to $15,000 in spend. So an additional 30,000 points possible for a total of 60,000 points. That means that in order to maximize the points you get from the sign-up bonus, you'll have to spend about $2,500 each of the first 6 months with the card, which is quite a lot. So try and plan getting this card around large purchases that you may already need to spend on, like gifts around holidays or insurance. Now, hotel points are a little bit harder to value, but if you take a look at a popular destination like New York, you can get a lot of value from your points. For example, Andaz Fifth Avenue could cost you about $600 a night, but only 21,000 points. Or stay at the Park Hyatt New York, coming in at $1,200 a night, but only 40,000 points, both of which value your points at about 3 cents a point. Though the value of these points really comes from how, when, and where you decide to redeem these points at. Part of which you can use this award chart to help you determine how you spend those points, like how there's off-peak, standard, and peak times for all the 8 hotel categories. But let's say on average, you get about 1.7 cents a point of value. That means 30,000 points will be worth $510. And if you get the full 60,000 point sign-up offer, then that's valued at over $1,000. In either case though, even though this card does come with a $95 annual fee, just the sign-up bonus alone is more than enough to cover that cost. And we haven't even gotten to the good parts of the card yet. Okay, if that wasn't enough points for you, this card has really strong earning potential when you're spending on the card. Starting with a total of 9 points per dollar when spending at Hyatt stays and experiences, including restaurants and spas within the property. And this is made up from the base 5 points per dollar you get for being a World of Hyatt member, which is completely free to be, and then 4 points for having the card. Then you get 2 times points when you're spending on local transit, which includes taxis, mass transit, tolls, and rideshare like Lyft and Uber, 2 times points on dining out, flights directly through the airlines, and fitness clubs and gym memberships with 1 times points on all other spend. That's a lot of points, but you might have noticed that some other hotel cards give you way more points than 9 times, like the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless card, which gives you 17 times points when spending at Marriott properties. Well, you can't really value points apples to apples like that because it really depends on the program on how they want to slice up their points. If we take a look at this chart by NerdWallet, you can see that Hyatt is by far the highest value hotel currency out there, with Marriott being less than half the value. And that's partly what makes Hyatt such a valuable program. That said, hotel points in general are just not as valuable as points like Chase and American Express because they're just not as flexible. Both Chase and American Express have transfer partners to a bunch of great airlines and hotels with really good transfer ratios. Whereas for hotel points, it's limited in where you can transfer your points to, and even if you can transfer, it's a really poor redemption rate. Though the 1.7 cents average for Hyatt points is not that far off from the 2 cents we usually talk about with Chase and American Express points. And because World of Hyatt is a partner for Chase, you can always top off your points by getting into the Chase ecosystem of cards like the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Reserve. Say you get the Chase Sapphire Preferred, which right now comes with an 80,000 point sign-up bonus. That transfers 1-to-1 to World of Hyatt, which equates to up to 140,000 Hyatt points between the 2 cards. That's worth 28 nights at a Category 1 hotel or more than 3 nights at the top tier Category 8 hotels. hotels. Now, we talked about a lot of awesome perks that alone could be valued at more than the $95 in annual fee. But what really makes this card a keeper card is the anniversary bonus of a free night stay at a category 1 to 4 hotel or resort every year, with an extra year if you spend more than $15,000 in one calendar year. Note that the phrasing here is an anniversary bonus, meaning you won't get it in the first year, only year 2 and onwards. Getting a free night at a category 4 hotel can easily be worth more than $100, like the new Hyatt Regency in downtown Seattle, which would have costed you $150 a night, or all the way to the Andaz Bali resort, which would cost you over $200 a night. With Hyatt properties being all over, and if you travel even just a bit and are able to use this credit, there's no reason not to get this card. Okay, so like most hotel cards out there, this hotel card does come with elite status at the World of Hyatt program. For as long as you have the card open, you'll get World of Hyatt Discoverist, a level which would usually cost you 10 nights or 25,000 base points earned in the year. With the status, you'll get a 10% bonus on base points on eligible purchases, get internet, water, preferred room type, and a slightly later checkout. Not that much, but it's still something. If you do want to move to the next level, Explorist, which will cost you an additional 20 nights, then the card does help you a bit there, giving you 5 qualifying nights towards that tier, with an additional 2 nights every time you spend $5,000 on the card. But even then, there's not that much more than Discoverist, because you'll get things like MGM Gold, better room upgrades, and some better availability. On the other hand, Hyatt has milestone rewards, meaning you'll unlock certain benefits as you progress through their program. So if you had a total of 30 nights, which is what's required for the Explorist level, you'll get a total of 4 Club Lounge access rewards and another category 1 to 4 free night, which can easily be valued at another couple $100. Although this is a hotel card and you'll likely use your Hyatt points to redeem for free nights, there are a few other ways to make use of your Hyatt points. For one, given their partnership with MGM, you'll be able to redeem Hyatt points at their MGM properties down in Las Vegas, or spend points on dining, spa, experiences, other airlines, car rentals, and more. Although some of these redemptions won't give you anywhere near good value for your points. For example, yes, you can transfer out to more than 25 different airlines, but you're redeeming 2.5 Hyatt points for every 1 airline point. Not a good redemption rate. Though when it comes to dining, it really depends on how many points you want to redeem, where you can get anywhere from 1 cent a point to 1.5 cents a point in value. Still not as good as redeeming for hotel free nights, but it is one other way out. Now, when it comes to travel and hotel cards, you can be sure that they come with travel related protections. With the World of Hyatt card, you'll get coverage like baggage delay, lost luggage reimbursement, trip cancellation insurance, as well as purchase protection and visa concierge. Although this is a decent set of coverage, it definitely is not the best. Because if we look at another Chase card like the Chase Sapphire Preferred, which also has a $95 annual fee, it has almost double the protections, like having primary rental car coverage, which could be valued at $20 to $30 per rental car day. And of course, this card has no foreign transaction fee when you're spending abroad. And now the most important question, how do you know if this card is right for you? Well, first off, if you can use the anniversary free night every year and get more than $95 in value out of it, then it's a no-brainer, because that more than pays for the annual fee every year, let alone the bonus points and elite status you get from the card. Also, if you like to travel or don't mind staying at Hyatt hotels, then this is one strong contender, because compared to a lot of other hotel cards, the World of Hyatt card really stands out with its strong benefits and perks. That said, if you don't really plan to travel, don't like Hyatt properties, or don't want all your points locked up in one ecosystem, then another card may better suit your needs. Like the Chase Sapphire Preferred, that will give you much better flexibility and a higher potential value for your points. So check out this video for all the details. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.